Number 01. You will most certainly know which direction in life to take. You will most certainly know what do you need to do, what do you need to immediately focus on right at the beginning of this week, where something or someone, there is no other way of saying this, literally breaks your heart a little bit. So something or someone is going to break your heart a little bit right at the beginning of this week. And my gorgeous Virgolini, this comes with a twist. This comes with a twist, because I know I've mentioned that something or someone is literally going to break your heart a little bit at around the beginning of this week. But the reason why I say that this comes with a twist, it's only because, oh my God, this is probably going to be one of the best things that happened to you in a very, very long time. The reason why this is actually going to be so rewarding for you, it's only because you will know instantly, which sacrifice, which important sacrifice do you need to make at this stage of your life, okay? And as soon as you realize which sacrifice do you need to make after this moment in time, this in itself is going to play such a big role when it comes to your life, because at that moment in time, not only you are going to reconnect with yourself at such a special level, but at the same time you can wave at your old life goodbye. And when I say that you can wave at your old life goodbye, I'm not talking about your old life in general, but I'm just talking about all those things that have been kind of draining your energy in the background for so long, and these things have been really preventing you to move on, to move forward for a while now. So this is why this is going to be so important for you, the beginning of a really beautiful change. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. Because you will protect yourself, you will protect your energy. I can clearly see that you're gonna move on and you're gonna move away from things that have been kind of making you feel really negative. And this, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's a combination of certain things you have been doing, and it's to do with the combination of, a certain people even in your life that you just maybe no longer don't feel really connected to anymore. Listen, that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. That doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. In fact, this is going to be really brilliant. What you need to understand is that we are all changing, we are all growing, we are all evolving. And if there is a very specific sign and an indication that certain situations or certain people are draining your energy, this means that it's time to move on. It's time to move on. And this is really kind of a good thing, because right after this moment in time, you are not only protecting yourself, you're not only protecting your precious energy, but you're also, of course, you're doing the right thing, because this is all going to lead towards this brand new door, which are indeed about to open. So do pay attention to which people makes you feel good about yourself, baby. You know what I mean? Pay attention to which situations make you feel good about yourself in this life. This life is way too short to waste. I know it sounds horrible, but to waste on people and to waste on certain situations in life that are no longer making you feel happy. It's not a bad thing. This is nothing negative. This is nothing dark. In fact, it's a really good and it's a really positive sign that, right now you need to really move on, move forward with your life. Okay, it means that, you know, there are a few things that you're going to realize when it comes to the beginning of this week that have come to an end purely because your karma with this aspect of your life has come to an end. And this is why this is going to be imminent. Do you know what I mean? You can ignore this for as much as you like. You can ignore this, you know, that's fine. It's entirely up to you. But this is going to catch up with you at some point. And when I say at some point, I mean this is going to happen pretty quickly. This is going to happen pretty soon. So the sooner you let yourself go, the sooner you go with this ridiculously powerful flow, you know, the sooner your life is going to become so much lighter. You know, and I'm not saying that your life wasn't light, you know, do you know what I mean? But sometimes we just need to kind of go through these specific situations in life. Only these specific situations in life can open our eyes, like how your eyes are about to open. So just remember, it is all, you see, I can hear the dogs barking. I suppose it's a good sign. It's a good sign. You can hear the dogs barking, my gorgeous Virgolini. But you know, the bottom line is that you really are going to, you know, do the right thing. Whatever the sacrifice that you are going to realize that you need to do, whatever this sacrifice is going to be, this is going to be the right thing for you to do. Do you understand me? This is going to be the right thing for you to do, because it's going to be the beginning of a really beautiful change in your life, the beginning of a really powerful enlightenment you are indeed going to have. Okay, you're moving on with your life, and you're saying goodbye at the same time to those things that have come to an end when it comes to your karma. You're saying goodbye to those things that have been draining your energy for so long, and this drainage of energy has been affecting you in so many different ways. It has been affecting your bravery. It has been affecting you in such a way where you just didn't kind of open your mind at times when you should have opened your mind. So this can be dangerous if it goes on for too long, you know. And this is what I was going to say to you before. This life is way too short. There is no doubt about it. This life here on earth that we have is a way too short. Is way too short. We need to make sure that we make the most of it. And if something is persistently bothering us, and if something is persistently draining our energy, then this is also a clear sign that, you know, we really need to move on. So the way I started this reading, I know it sounds a bit morbid, you know what I mean, like, oh God, you know, something is going to break your heart, but I'm not being funny. At that moment in time, my gorgeous Virgolini, the moment in time something or someone breaks your heart, at that moment in time, the way is about to be shown to you. This will show you the way. This will show you the path you need to follow. You need to get on immediately. And this, my gorgeous Virgolini, is just the beginning. So it's going to be leading towards you understanding clearly which sacrifice do you need to make in order to remove yourself from maybe certain people or maybe certain situations in life that have been making you feel so negative and down for so long. Whatever breaks your heart, it's going to work in a complete opposite way. It's not going to make you feel, oh, I'm sad, I'm going to cry, baby. No, baby, no. It's actually going to give you it's going to give you the energy. It's going to give you this power to do the right thing. You see, because alongside, you know, there are other things that you're going to become aware of, because you're in the middle of something really special. Or I need to say, you know, you're exploring something, you know, at this stage of your life. You're exploring your options. You have been exploring your options. There is something really specific that you did start not that long ago. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. This is the part of all this right now. You know, this is going to be beneficial beneficial for whatever you started like within the last few months, you know. I'm not referring on that, you know, on that situation that you need to like kind of sacrifice, nothing to do with that. But trust me, it is all going to make sense. There is no doubt about it, my gorgeous Virgo, whatsoever. And also, I just need to mention that, you know, at around the beginning of this week, I do know that your own digestion is going to be very, very sensitive. I really strongly recommend, your digestion is going to be extremely sensitive, and you are going to need a little bit of energy. You know what I'm going to say now that you should take? You're going to be like, oh my God, you should eat figs. I really hope you like figs. And if you are pretty much so, you're going to find figs extremely, extremely beneficial. Figs are more powerful than people can possibly imagine. And if you are indeed lucky enough to have like a fig trees around you, I know, it's like ideal, isn't it? But if you are lucky enough to have some kind of a fig tree or fig trees around you, and you can just pick them up, oh my God, and eat them, that would be fantastic. I would strongly recommend you to have like about a couple of figs a day, at least couple of figs a day. I would strongly recommend you to have at least couple of figs a day. And if you don't have figs around you, of course, you know what I mean, like it's not that everybody has figs around them. If you don't have a fig tree around you, but you can just go and pick it up, then just at least make sure that you get figs that are organic and as natural as possible. We can't trust to everything nowadays. It is getting more and more difficult to try to find things which are indeed without chemicals and things like that. So you really have to trust your intuition on this particular path. And the reason why figs are going to be extremely beneficial, it's because they are so powerful. They are really powerful. Figs are extremely powerful. They've got so much in them. But when it comes to vitamins and minerals, but when it comes to, like, for example, energy levels, you know, it is like really a lot to do with vitamin D and K even. Figs even have a vitamin D and K, and vitamin D needs vitamin K when it comes to its absorption. It is ever so important indeed. So this is going to be beneficial, believe me or not, when it comes to your energy levels. Of course, figs have got so much more in, you know, so much more in that is beneficial for so many other things as well. It's amazing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Lots of people have no idea how powerful figs are, for example, but it's also got, so it's going to be fantastic for your energy levels at this stage of your life, but it's also going to be absolutely brilliant when it comes to your entire digestive system, like nothing else, to be quite honest with you. It is going to match perfectly your vibration and your energy levels in general. So this is what I strongly recommend you. But also absolutely try to take something like a friendly bacteria, you know, if you possibly can. Try to take some kind of a friendly bacteria, and this is going to be rather beneficial for your digestive system, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. And also, when it comes to the beginning of this week, do you know what? It's going to be such a strange moment you're going to have. You're going to find yourself being somewhere in nature or somewhere around nature, and there is this sign that you are going to have. There is this omen that you are going to have through this bird. There is a bird that you are going to see. There is this bird that you are going to come across, my gorgeous Virgolini. And it's going to be like, do you know what I mean? It's going to be somehow connected to nature. For example, you are going to have your moment. You are going to have this moment at around the beginning of this week. And you are going to see this bird. And as soon as you see this bird, I don't know, it's going to be something that you're going to see for the first time. This bird is going to be cute. This bird is going to be beautiful, very cute, something extremely cute about it. But it's also going to be maybe even something that you have never seen before. For example, oh, it's going to be ridiculously cute, you know, and something it's going to be so different about it. Something is going to be so different about it, you know, and you will know that as soon as you see this bird, as soon as you have this omen, as soon as you have this sign, you will instantly know, number one, what do you immediately need to connect to. You have no idea how powerful this moment is going to be. You will, number one, you will immediately know what exactly do you need to kind of commit yourself to, and And number two, you will also clearly understand that right now you need to be patient. You need to be patient. Oh my God, you have no idea how much more is to this particular situation. You are going to open your mind. You are going on the next level. You are the one who is creating your own destiny here. There is no doubt about it, but you have no idea how powerful this moment is actually going to be. Just you having that sign, just you having that omen, just you opening your eyes and clearly realizing, you know, what, number one, do you need to commit yourself to immediately, and number two, what do you need to be kind of patient about as well at the same time. There is so much more to this situation. There is no doubt about it, because right now, as I said, you're creating your own destiny. You're more powerful than you can possibly imagine, and this, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's only the beginning. This is only the beginning. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. So by the time you get to the mid part of this week, this is why something mind-blowing is going to be triggered within you. You are going to have this vision. Listen to me very carefully. When I said that you are going to see this bird, you will instantly have this magical moment. This is a powerful omen. This is a powerful sign. As soon as you see this bird, you are going to have this super powerful moment, and you will instantly know what do you need to commit yourself to, and you will instantly know what to be patient about. And I told you that there is so much more to it. A new door, a new door is about to open. But this in itself, it's not going to be that obvious. You open your mind right now. There is so much more to this situation. Oh my God, you're about to come out of your comfort zone. You, my gorgeous Virgo in particular, my gorgeous Virgolini, when you open your mind and when you come out of your comfort zone, you become absolutely unstoppable. There is no doubt about it. So this is what's happening right now. So that's why by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you are going to have this vision, because this is going to help you to reconnect with yourself at such a high level. Beautiful, enlightening moment. No doubt about it whatsoever. So that's why by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you are indeed going to have this vision. And when it comes to this vision, when it comes to you, when it comes to your life, when it comes to what you're gonna do next, when it comes to your future, oh my God, this is gonna be such a crazy vision you're going to have, and it's gonna come to you the moment in time you least expect it. Seriously, the bottom line is you are going to have this vision when it comes to the midweek, and that's why this vision is preparing you for what do you need to do next. And what do you need to do next is making this really bold move. You will know which step do you need to make in order to follow this vision. And you will see this as a bold. You will see this as a brave. And you're going to do this. You're going to go somewhere, and you're going to, first of all, you're going to be exploring certain things. You're going to be exploring certain options. You're going to be talking to somebody who is like one of your best friends or your best friend, and then you're going to be something else very interesting is going to be suggested to you. I would really take this very seriously as well, what this person is going to suggest to you. But you're also going to be talking to somebody of a couple of official people who are experienced with this type of things, for example, and then you are going to make this bold move, this brave move, something, like, oh my God, if you needed to make this move like about a few weeks ago, you would be like, no baby, no, but you're gonna do this. And the moment in time you make this move, oh my God, this is the beginning of such a beautiful journey. There is something really specific you're going to do, and within the next few days you are indeed going to realize that there is so much more to this. There is so much more to your life in general. There is so much more to your future. There is so much more to your vision. This vision, this is the time when things are going to become so interesting to you. This is about to revive you. My gorgeous Virgolini, you needed this. I feel like you really needed this. This is going to revive you so much. So much. Now, only now, after such a long time, you're going to be able to feel yourself. You're going to be able to feel your life. You're going to be able to feel your future. And everything is going to start making sense. Every single thing you've been through, very, very important indeed. And, as soon as you make this move, as I said, within the next few days, you will know that you did the right thing. There's no doubt about it. You will know that you did the right thing immediately. But within the next few days, there are other things you're going to find out. There are certain things that are going to be suggested to you, but there are certain possibilities also. There are so many more possibilities that you're actually going to have when it comes to this vision. It's going to be brilliant. You really are doing something very special. You are moving on with your life. You are moving forward with your life, and you will instantly know what do you also need to walk away from straight away. After that, you will know. After you find out even more possibilities connected to this, you will know something else that you need to immediately walk away from, something else you immediately need to move on from, and this is why you are, of course, you're doing the right step. Of course, you're making the right move when it comes to you knowing what exactly do you need to move on from, what exactly do you need to walk away from, because whatever you realize that you need to walk away from when it comes to this particular situation, it's also to do with something that has been making you feel a little bit anxious and like a really paranoid for a while now, and it has been affecting your energy levels as well, more than you can possibly imagine. And this is why after this moment in time, you're going to feel so much more energy in general. You will be thinking about your life. You will be thinking about your health. You will be focusing a lot on nutrition and what you can do in order to get things right when it comes to this aspect of your life. But you're also going to be thinking about, your fitness routine. If you're able to exercise, of course, if you're able to exercise, you're also going to be focusing on your fitness, on things like that. And you will notice that around the midweek, for example, there are lots of people that you are going to be inspired by, who are conscious, of these things in their life. People who are, you will notice that people that are like healthy, and people that eat well, people that take care of themselves, people that exercise. You're gonna really be drawn to all these things, and I'm not saying that you're not doing this right now. I'm not saying that you're not drawn to this right now, but now things are gonna feel like really, oh my God, like you're gonna feel this on a different level. You're gonna feel this on a different level, and intuitively you will know that this is gonna be so like kind of beneficial to take very, very seriously at this stage of your life. You're just gonna feel something you didn't feel before, and this is why you are going to feel so driven. By the time you get to the last part of this week, you're gonna realize that maybe it's also time to try to spend a little bit more time with those people in your life that mean to you the most. Try to change your life. Try to turn your life around, and you are gonna do this. You're gonna have so many magical moments throughout this week, and I know that things are about to become so busy for you, but you're also like really reconnecting with yourself at such an emotional level, where you're gonna realize that you want to spend more time with people in your life that mean to you so much. Maybe you've been ignoring them for a while. Maybe you've been neglecting certain people in your life for a while. It doesn't matter. Our lives can do all sorts of things to us, and we can respond to other people at that particular time in a way we are not even realizing, because sometimes when we are worrying about certain things, sometimes when we have a lot on our mind, it does changes us a little bit, and that sadly reflects on those that are the most important to us, for example. So this is also a beautiful sign and also a beautiful moment in time to really kind of just spend as much as you can time with people that mean to you the most. Try to find the time. Try to, I know it sounds really crazy, but try to always put people who mean to you the most above everything and anything else. I know it sounds crazy right now because so much is happening, but this is what you need to do. Whatever happens in your life, whatever is happening in your life, from this moment onwards, yes, you can start a new journey, yes, you can start a new path, yeah, it's the beginning of something really special, yes, you're following your vision, but you must not one particular thing. Always put those people in your life that means to you so much as a number one, still. Okay, put them as a number one. If they need you, you go there. If you can spend time with them first, spend time with them first. But you put people in your life that means to you the most, number one, and as a number one, and the rest will follow. It's going to really do wonder to your life and to your energy. And everything else is just gonna flow really, really beautifully. Okay, I'm trying to say to pay attention to work-life balance, but most importantly, try to give as much as you can of your attention to those people in your life that mean to you the most. It really is going to also turn your life around. Very, very important. You will see how much better you are going to feel. You will see that you're going to have so much more luck in your life in general. And you will see how lighter energy is going to become. And you will see how much happier you're actually going to be. Okay, very, very important, my gorgeous Virgolini. And also, when it comes to the last part of this week, there is something else I wanted to say. Do you know what? Another very strange situation, honestly. Another really strange situation, my gorgeous Virgolini. What's happening right now? It's like really crazy. At around the end of this week, you are going to... this is going to sound so weird, but you're going to look at the sky. You're going to look at the sky. Maybe you're going to look at the clouds. And there is something that you're going to see, you know. Maybe it's going to be the clouds, maybe it's going to be the sky, maybe it's going to be in the trees. It's somehow going to be connected to nature. You are going to see the face, you're going to see this shape, okay? You are going to see this face, you are going to see this shape of someone's face. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this is going to remind you of somebody. Does that make sense? You're either going to look at the sky, you will be looking at the clouds, or you're either going to look at the trees, and now suddenly you're going to see this shape, which is going to remind you of somebody's face, and you're going to find this so mind-blowing. You're going to find this mind-blowing, and now suddenly, you're going to realize what you need to do. Now suddenly, you're going to realize what you need to do. There are two things that are going to be on your mind. Two things are going to be on your mind. Okay, two things you're going to be reminded of. Something that you have been indecisive about for absolute ages. And something that you have been indecisive about for absolute ages. This has also been making you feel really down. This has been making you feel really negative. And you know, it really is to do with this, maybe something negative that happened to you a while back, and it caused this restriction in life, you know, and it was restricting you ever since, more than you would like to admit. Only now this is going to become absolutely obvious. Only now you're going to be able to snap out of it, my gorgeous Virgolini. This is ever so important to understand, you know, because you are... So what is going to happen? So as soon as you see this face, as soon as you're reminded of this face, you're also going to become so determined to make this decision. You know, it's to do with something really specific you have been indecisive about for absolute ages. So now you are going to have a really big answer. Now you are going to have this really powerful moment of clarity, my gorgeous Virgolini. This is going to be the right thing to do. Whatever comes to you, whatever you realize, whatever comes to your mind, whatever you become aware of at this moment in time, let me just tell you, it's something that you have been indecisive about for absolute ages. So now you will know exactly what do you need to do. Another powerful moment of clarity. Oh my God, you felt like powerless when it comes to this for so long. You know, you felt powerless when it comes to this for so long. And you know, just remember, it's something that you have been so indecisive about. So you just kind of need to go with your intuition here, because you will know what do you need to do. And this is going to be probably one of the best things that you have ever done when it comes to your money and when it comes to your finances. This is going to be ridiculously rewarding when it comes to your money and when it comes to your finances. It's going to take your life on a whole new level. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. And you're going to achieve something absolutely incredible. Something that, you know, not many people achieve in their lifetime. So you do know that we are talking about something absolutely brilliant here indeed. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm just going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. You see this? This one was turned around. Do you hear that dog barking? Okay, so I think it's a sign of excitement, you know. The dog is barking, you know, I'm just like shuffling these cards. I see this as a really, really powerful sign. And look, this was turned around, the sun. This was turned around, my gorgeous Virgolini. It's the sun. So, do you know what? It really is to do with you in general heading, you know, towards something very, very successful. Okay, so you are heading right now at this stage of your life towards something very, very successful. You're also going to have a brilliant idea by the end of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini. You're going to have a brilliant idea by the end of this week. And this idea is going to give you a reason for celebration very, very soon indeed. So now I'm just going to shuffle these cards while the dog is really still barking. Now I'm just going to shuffle this card. There you go. You see, you are really, you know, going to have such a beautiful spiritual experience before the end of this week. You are going to have a beautiful spiritual experience. This is going to awake you. This is going to rejuvenate you. Trust me when I say spiritual experience, it is indeed going to be this spiritual experience. And you are instantly going to realize what is missing in your life. When you have this spiritual experience, you're going to be surrounded by somebody who you really love, by maybe one person, maybe a couple of people, maybe a few different people. Okay, so this beautiful spiritual experience when you have, you're going to be surrounded by maybe one, maybe two, maybe a few different people. But the bottom line is that these are the people that you really love. These are the people that you really get on with. These are the people that you really feel comfortable around. These are the people that you want to spend your time with. So these are very, very special people. Okay, let's say it like that. You're going to spend some time with some really, really special people when it comes to your life. And that's why you're going to have this magical spiritual experience. And you will know what's missing in your life. You will know what's missing in your life. And I really want you to take this really, really seriously. It's happening for a reason. You are being guided like this for a reason. You're going to feel you're going to feel drawn towards for a reason. You need to follow this path. Very, very important. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mag collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mags designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a full moon fuel, a lunar inspired mag for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mags, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you.